Yo, what is up? So it has been about a year since I have done a Valheim in VR guide. I pulled a couple of days ago on the community section of my channel, doing a playthrough of a game that isn't Ghosts of Tabor, just something to kind of mix up a little bit on the channel. And it was between No Man's Sky and Valheim, and it was overwhelming the amount of people that want to see me do a Valheim playthrough. And I figured, what better way to start a Let's Play series than to revisit this video a year later, make it better than the first one that absolutely went above and beyond where I ever thought it would do, and make a Valheim in 2024 or 2025 technically, depending on when you're watching this video, because there's only a couple of days of 2025 left. So without further ado, let's get in on how to set up Valheim in VR. It is super easy. Let's jump to the desktop view. We'll have you up and running in no time. Leave a like if you like the video, subscribe if you found this helpful, and let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, so to pull this off, you're really gonna need two things. You're gonna need one program and a copy of Valheim. Let's go ahead and jump into the desktop view. So you used to do it through Nexus Mods. You don't have to do it that way anymore. The link will be in the description below. We're going to do this through the Thunderstore mod manager. It's extremely easy to use and totally free. If you've played Lethal Company in VR, this will be very familiar to you. So we are going to be greeted when Thunderstore launches with this screen right here. We are simply going to search for Valheim. We are going to choose the Steam version of the game, unless you have it on Xbox Game Pass. I've never done it on Game Pass. You're not going to have a profile when you first launch this, so you're going to want to create a new profile. Name it something like Val VR, like I did, and then you're going to want to select the profile. Now, the #1 pinned mod should be the BEP in X Pack by Denixon. We are going to click on that. We are going to download it, and it will put it in your mods. The second mod that you're going to want is going to be Valheim VR, or VHVR. You are just going to search for VR, and you'll see Valheim VR by Valheim VR. Download this mod as well and install it. That is it. You are going to grab your VR headset and you are going to launch Steam VR. All right, so we have the VR headset on. I am in Steam VR. Now, all we are going to do is hit the modded play button in the top right here, and you should hear something in your headset. You're gonna get this DOS, this command line prompt perfectly fine. It means the game is doing what the game needs to be doing. Then you'll be greeted with the flat screen here. If you look in the headset, you'll see some really weird stuff. It's worth just going ahead and waiting for. And now we are greeted with the Valheim VR screen. What we are gonna do from here, we need to change some settings to actually make sure that this game runs somewhat well. We're gonna go into settings, we're gonna go to graphics, we're gonna disable bloom, disable the depth of field, disable motion blur, and disable SSAO. We can also turn this down if we want. We can limit this to 72 FPS because that is what our Quest 3 runs at. 73 is close enough. We also have some VHVR settings here as well. You can adjust things like the turn speed, smooth turn, how the character moves. You can also change some of the graphics in here. We're going to be using Amplify Occlusion. But you can kind of dial these in. You can change the ways that your HUD appears, but we're not going to mess with any of that too much. Then we're just going to hit start game. I already do have a character started, and I also have a world started, so we will load into that briefly. All right, and here we are. We are in Valheim VR, one of my favorite games. From here, we can just start playing. I'm not going to go over... Oh, ow, that boar hurt. I'm not going to go over controls with you guys. If you're interested in how to actually play the game with the correct controls, then maybe make sure to watch the Let's Play series. You'll learn a lot as we play through Valheim in VR. But as you see, full motion controls. We knocked 2 trees down for the price of 1 tree. But that is essentially it. It is super easy to get Valheim up and running in VR now. It is significantly easier than it was in the previous video. I wish I would have made this a long time ago. I know a lot of people struggled with it. If you do have trouble with it, make sure to join the Discord. It will be in the link in the description box, as well as the link to download the Thunderstore. More content is coming. We will probably start the Valheim VR Let's Play series after after the first of the year. But I will see you guys all for that. Big exciting things. Catch you on the next one. Peace.